This is the perimeter of the plan, various plans. We have 3 plans here. These are the perimeter lines. Okay, this we didn't put the actual dimension of that. So the shape actually depicts what the dimension is. So this is 12, 5, 16. I don't want it to be too much detail. By the time we want to do the actual calculation of the roof, woods, and the likes, then we need the measurement, or dimension rather. Now, first thing you need to know is that for every recess, there are 2 things here, or in general in a building, you have either you have recess or you have projection. Either you have recess or projection. What are the recess and what are the projections? This is the main line of the building. This is a projection. It projects outward. Why if it is reduced, just like this, and this, depending on the what we have, depending on the way we view it, we can say that it's recessed here, and we can also say that it projects here. But what we need to know is that for every recess, there must be a roof gutter or a valley. There must be a corresponding roof gutter and a ridge cap close to it or at the tip of the projection. For every recess, there must be a gutter, roof gutter, and a ridge. There must be both roof gutter and a ridge. Now, when we want to, this is the approach view. Now we want to design this. The first thing is to start from the actual, the main span of the building. The main span. Our span here we are referring to, this is a dimension, this is the length, this is the breadth. But the roof, we cannot start our roof from this side. It starts to be from the front side. So it can't be from the side. It has to be from the front side. So, and this, if this is 12, it means our run will be 6. It will be 6, half of it. It will be half of it, half of this 12. So, your roof design must start from somewhere at the center of the main width of the building. Because here we have nothing here, we can easily say this. We can easily do this. But we have this is a straight line. Now, likewise, here, this is where we now have issues to treat. This has to come this way. But this cannot just go straight this way. It can't just go this way because we have a recess here. So we have to treat this projection on its own. So we need to determine the middle of this projection, the span of this projection. I don't know the span maybe is about 8 meters. So let's say the span is 8 meters. So the 4 which is the center of it has to be determined. Then we have this. What we are designing is for is the pitch roof. So, but this is a projection. This is another projection. All the projections have to be treated separately. We cannot use this and now take it and now since we use it here and now just transfer it to this place like that. No. So this must be treated separately. The same thing with this projection here. If this projection is 4, what do we have there? Say it's 4 meter. So half of it, which is 3 meter, must be determined and used this way. Now we say, remember that for every gutter, for every recess, there must be a gutter. For every recess. In this case, this is projection, and this are recess. This is a recess, this is a recess, this is a projection. Just like here, this is a recess, and this is a projection. So this is now we have treated the projection. For all the projection will always have ridge cap or ridge, not the caps, in this case, ridge at both ends. Just like here, it has a ridge here, another ridge here. This one to ridge. This is the normal plane, the normal width of the building of the plan. Now, this there must be a gutter here. Let's denote the gutter with our black marker. So there must be a gutter here. So we are now see here too another gutter. So if I say for every, this cannot go beyond meeting point. When I say for every recess, there must be a gutter. You understand it now. This is a recess, this is a gutter, a recess, a gutter. And for every projection, there must be ridge. This is a ridge, this is another ridge. We are coming back to treat this one. This is another gutter. Here. And this field can just be this like this, it has to be laid together. It has to link, come and meet this. So now the slope, the direction of water will now be this way. That way. That direction. Here we drain to the water and to the gutter. Here too we drain. Here. Here. Is it clear now? So have you now seen? So that is the way the water will drain. That is the way the water will drain. So we have not actually considered that what would it from here to here will be, or from here to here what would the dimension be? From here to here, from here to here, and the likes. We have not done that. This is just the first step that we need to do, that we need to take before starting any roof calculation. You have to design for the roof. At times, if it is from a client, from a consultant or a contractor, they might have their own roof design. But yet, you have to, as a professional, you need to confirm it. Will it work? Is it suitable? If not, you have to come with an alternative and explain to them. Now, let's move to this. We said earlier that this is our front. This is the frontage of the building. Don't let us forget. So, this is the front, and you can see this is 11.7, this is 11.2. This is more than this, even though the difference is not much. So, which means we have something like this. No, I have to divide this span from here and not from here to here because there is a recess there. So the half of this place from here to here that we will have to consider. Now, also, because we have a recess, there must be a gutter. Good. Now, likewise the back, which is this, from here to here. So we have here now. This has to stop here. So we also determine what this place is. The span here. You know this center is half of from here to here, not the entire. Likewise here, this dimension that we have here, half of it will be where our key post will be here. Then this way, it can also project a bit so that it can accommodate the gutter. Now we are now left with where will these two now meet? How will they meet? That is where you now need the entire, because as you can see what we are left with is from here to here. So we need the measurement of this entire, which is 11.25. Half of it now, which is 5.625, is now what, which will be somewhere around here. It can be here. Yes, okay. It will be somewhere around here. In between the two, it can fall. Yeah, it will be something like this. Then this can now go this way, and this as well. So in that case, our slope direction or the drain direction will be this way. This is where our gutter is. Hey, do not forget, you have the projection here, which has to have a reach. Just have a reach. Let's change it back to black. I've been using for a reach. It has to go back to reach. Good. The same thing here. Must be a reach here. So this short one to drain to that gutter. This will also drain to the gutter here. This as well, drain to the gutter. I think we are good to go. Now, design for this. And let's see.